Business Innovation Technologies presents Timeslip Data Import into Simply Accounting. Now here is a view of our sample company. I'm going to show you a sample of a test file of Timeslip's data using one of our vendors' enterprise time cards. What you'll see here that we have basically 4 columns of data, where we have the employee name, we have the social insurance numbers. You'll see here that we have the same employee on 2 lines there, representing their time, both in hours and pay type, which is regular as well as overtime. Now what we do now is we launch our Swagman software import utility. We point to our Simply database, and you can see here we choose from a drop-down menu. Now at this point here, all we got to do is point to that source data file that we looked at just a few minutes ago, and find its location, pick the file, we hit the save button, and then we click on the import button to import our data. You'll see here it happens very quickly, and this screen here shows you a total number of hours that have come over. And just to show you the math, what we'll do is we'll go into the original source file and we'll just add up the hours manually. So I just do a sum command, and as you can see here, the hours match what you saw on the previous screen, which is the total number of hours that have come over in Simply. So I purge the error log. Okay. Now, if we go and we take a look at the employees, we open up the time slips, and what we're actually doing is importing through the time slip layer here in Simply Accounting. I'll just take the date range of the date that we brought over, and you'll see here these are all the time cards. They should match up with what's in the sample file. You'll see here that both regular and overtime have been added to his existing time card. Now all we have to do now is we go into the paychecks, we pick an employee, we click on this field here to bring the data, and then we import our time slips. We'll choose the day in which we imported our time slip, and as you can see here, it's added to the existing regular hours plus overtime hours to give this total employees time. Okay, so now we print the paycheck as we normally would, and that's the whole process. Now what I'm going to show you here now is what happens behind the scenes. If you take a look at our data mapper, once we've built the file structure, you'll see here that those 4 data fields have been mapped. What you see on the first couple fields there are the header files in the data file, the data, and everything that you see in blue here are all the Simply fields. So as you can see here, we just take it from one side, move it to the other, and we've mapped it. We also have functions like getSysDate that will show you the date. If you look at the Simply date here, what I'll do is I'll advance the session date, and we'll move it ahead one day. Then when we go back into the import utility, I'll just refresh the view, and then you'll see the new date that we just created within Simply Accounting. For more information regarding this video on Timeslip import or any of our other products and services, please call 1-888-979-9248 or visit us on the website at www.bizinovatech.com.